Oh shit. Carlin Winslow's supposed to be a cop, but he's a killer. And he's a rat. And I was telling you guys from before, nobody respects a rat. Anyway, the how do you pronounce it? Lustanian King looks like he's doing very well because he's all fat and everything. When in those times, if somebody was fat, that means they were doing pretty well, because there was no Facebook and no video games and stuff like that. People were out exercising or getting some type of exercise and things of that nature. And certain people weren't even eating. Like if you got one meal out the one day, if you ate every day 1 meal, you were doing very well. Anyway, what's his name? Andragoras or whatever, the old Pars King, the one that got murdered by Silver Mask, took out his big bro over abroad. That was crazy. So it was over abroad. But back to the Fat King thing. If he's supposed, they said that the Lustanian guys or whatever supposed to be great and shit like that and then follow their religion. If he's fat, that means that he's taken from his followers at that time. That's like having a plane and you're preaching or a pastor or whoever. Anyway, he killed his brother for the girl, took the girl and the crown. That's Arslan's dad. A no good piece of shit. And the brother is probably really Arslan's father, real father, that got killed. And but it's off the records. They said that he died from some type of illness. It's always that in anime and mangas. It's like, okay, he died from some mysterious illness. I don't know where it came from. I think he might have touched the wrong doorknob, or he didn't wash his hands after he took a piss or something like that. I don't know. Or wash his hands before he took a piss. That's what people need to start doing. Wash your hands before you use the bathroom, especially if you're a dude, because you've been touching money and stuff like that. Now you're going to use the bathroom, then you touch your Johnson. Now you got whatever was on that damn money. Anyway, the Fat King wants her now. So is she really that good looking? They said that she's a heathen and whatever, yada, yada, yada. She's not a follower of Yabba Dabba. And if you're not a follower of Yabba Dabba, you're supposed to be murdered by these guys. And he says, well, she looks good, so fuck it, she'll be the new queen. Everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, Silver Mask and Fat King's baby bro, they got something up for him. They planning to overthrow him, kill him, whatever. I'm thinking Silver Mask wants to take over. That's what I really think. Now he's using, baby bro to, go ahead and get to it. This dude, the fat guy, he's making all kinds of poor choices and whatnot. Big, baby bro, he's getting pissed. He's like, yo, how are you going to sit there and marry this lady knowing she's a heathen? And I'm better suited for the, he didn't tell the king that, but he says, I'm better suited to be king. So at some point in time, he's going to try to kill him. That's what it's coming down to. At some point in time, he's going to try to kill him. But I really think he's playing into Silver Mask's hand, Tuxedo Mask's hand. That's what I really think is going on. Anyway, when they seen Carlin Winslow was walking around with his soldiers and whatnot. You notice he kept the traitor soldiers, not the other soldiers, because they could turn on him at any time. When he walked past a few of the other soldiers, the Lustanian soldiers or whatever, they were calling him a rat. He's a stool pigeon. He's a Benedict Arnold. He's a turncoat. He ain't worth two shits. We want him dead. That type of thing. He had to just shrug it off. He can't fight against them. Anyway, everybody was looking at him. They said, this motherfucker ain't worth a damn. And if he turned on them, he could turn on us. So nobody respects a rat. Let's keep it real. I don't care if you help me out. I don't respect a rat. If you ratted on him, you can rat on me. All it takes is for you to be displeased in something, or you're not ready to, to face the consequences of your actions. Also, he did tell the king that that if they knew what about what's his name, Agrigon or whatever, Agrigor, whatever, the old king, that they might trade on him too. I'm thinking that maybe something about killing his brother has something to do with it. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe so. Anyway, Arslan's old buddy popped back up, that little kid, and he's in rare form. There was this girl that was watching the Carlin Winslow army, move, and one of the Lustanian people walked over, one of the soldiers walked over there, and basically tried to rape the motherfucker. Took her to the back and found out it was a man. The whole fucking time, it was a man. It was Miss Doubtfire. This shit was Robin Williams, but it was a younger Robin Williams. Anyway, the dude, I can't remember his name, Arslan's old buddy, the one that was a little kid slave from he's one of the Lustanians too. He went back there to help him, find out that the dude could fight, and it was really a dude, and he could fight too. So he upped his game. But he wound up getting caught by some slaves. The slaves say, hey, you guys say you want to release us. We're still slaves. What the fuck going on? So it was that type of deal. So that helped save the other guy, or saved him. I don't know which one. And they went back, and it was really Narcissus' boy, basically his son, really. He pretty much adopted him. That was really his son, and he was out there getting information. The boy, he said he was looking for some slaves from 3 years ago that were captured then, that he was trying to release now. From what I see, it looks as if he's not there on Lustanian business. He's there on his own accord to release these guys. So I'm not sure. We do know that he's a follower of Yabba Dabba, but I'm not sure if he's a follower of that king. Just because you agree with, the same guy does not mean that you necessarily agree with that guy, And like I said, he's fat and full. So he didn't release slaves, and he's making stupid choices, and he's getting ready to marry a heathen. So the guy, I can't remember the boy that was that kidnapped Arslan. I forgot what his name was. He's probably against him. He might be fighting against him. I don't know. He's from that area, but he might be fighting against him. I'm not sure. And he's looking for Arslan because he knows that Arslan might have some information on these guys. So they might merge at some point in time, and they might have common goals to defeat the Lustanians. Now, he might be from there, but he might want to defeat them just in order to reestablish some type of real order instead of, following this false prophet. The fat king or whatever. The fat king, he wants to give up all the money. And the people are like, what the fuck is wrong with him? He's doing good. He's fat. He doesn't care about the money now. It means nothing to him. Now, anyway, the musician formerly known as Prince may also join up. Possibly. He winds up coming across this girl. What's her name? She had some big ass titties. She had the titties out. Had this dress on. It was just like a sleeve. It was like a strap. That's all she had right here was just straps. What was her name? Oh yeah, his name is Grieve, but I know him as the musician formerly known as Prince. He was trying to get some ass basically, and he went to rescue her. And she, what's her fucking name? Ganja, something like that. I don't know, Ganja, something like that. Princess Marijuana. Anyway, she explained what she was doing out there and whatnot, and she really isn't impressed by him. And she's a good fighter. She was able to take care of the guys even if she didn't have his help. And it seems like he's following her, trying to get a piece of ass. And she says that she's looking for Arslan, and it looks as if she's there to help Arslan. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to play out, but it looks as if she's there to help. So as long as that dude, the musician formerly known as Prince, is there to help her, and she helps Arslan, that could help build them up in numbers. Narcissus and Arslan and Dorian. He did also mention that Carlin does not know how many helpers that Arslan has. So that could be just an indication that they might be getting more helpers, meaning Titties out and the musician formerly known as Prince. Now, what you call him? Carlin Winslow going around to different villages just pillaging, looking for Arslan, trying to draw him out, trying to get people to draw him out, you know, trying to smoke him out pretty much. Other than that, it's really not much to go off on this episode. I'm going to give this episode to be honest, I'm going to give it a 3.5. A 3.5. And I know what you're saying. Why didn't you give it a bigger score? The reason why I didn't score it higher is because it was really just information that we pretty much already knew. Arslan being the turncoat, meaning that he really didn't have, you know, the Lusitanians' trust or anything like that. They didn't respect him. You know, really wasn't much added other than we're finding out that maybe they might get 3 more people on the team. You know, the king, what's his name, the Lusitanian king or whatever. We find out that he might not, you know, survive long enough, but it really wasn't nothing major really happened. You know, it was entertaining though. I did enjoy it. You know, it was fun, but it wasn't anything, no major reveals, nothing that really got me up out of my seat. So I'm gonna say 3.5, above average and good for, you know, in terms of the series been doing good, has had good episodes up till now. So it's no big problem. So I enjoyed it. Anyway, let me go ahead and check the comments real quick before I go ahead and just end this and end my life. I had no reason to live because I'm a short person and short people have no reason to live. Anyway, go ahead and leave comments because I don't see any right here yet because people are finger tied. Anyway, go ahead and leave comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Peace. Okay.